Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, where we are playing Argentina. Currently the south is being attacked by a number of fascistic Freikorps units, but we don't have to deal with that because Chile is already sending its armies to do it for us. Oh my god, we have a ton of money! So once again I'm gonna try to lower the taxes slightly and hope that it's gonna work. Yeah, it seems like we're doing fine now. Yeah, the tariffs aren't all that high at this point. Okay, we're gonna group you. I'm hoping that we might be able to get some onboard recon aircraft, dreadnought organization. I'd like to get some destroyers or even maybe some, I don't know, steel steamers, dreadnoughts. Yeah, maybe dreadnoughts, maybe in submarines. We'll see. Because our navies can handle it. Once we build more ports, which is what we're working at right now, we'll be able to get way better ships. No, I'm not entirely sure when this game will end, so yeah, we're at the 20th place. Still not sure how, you know, how well that is for us. Okay, the infamy is dropping, which is good. I still would like to attack some of these nations, but I don't dare with such a high infamy because it's screwing with us. You know, it's lowering the prestige and everything. I don't know. Yeah, it increases the war exhaustion, lowers the prestige, lowers the immigrant attraction, diplomatic points are lowered, and casus belli is lowered too, so yeah. Interest inflation weapon. By letting the National Bank changing the interest rate, the government could, at least to an extent, balance inflation against unemployment. Okay. There's like 3,000 people living here, and 3,000 have rose up, so it's not so good. Okay, level 5 railroad. I still can't believe that we get the Malvinas. That's awesome. That was like my target from day 2 when we lost them. So everybody rejoice. There's 64, almost 64,000 people living there. How's our Easter Island doing? Not bad at all. Industrialized armament industry. Soon the armament industry, forced onwards by fierce international competition, industrialized and implemented every efficiency improving measure that was available to increase sales. Ammunition, small arms, artillery and explosives production output all gain extra %. And we're almost done with the blue and brown water. Blue and brown water school. Okay, that increases our capacity to build ports. Now I'm wondering, do we want to continue with these, or do we switch to industry or culture? I think it might not be bad to actually get one of these. And Durkheim. Okay, those won't. Okay, let's get social science, and then we're gonna go back to navies, or maybe aeronautics. Too many things. Everything is good for us. Everything, literally everything. Okay, speed it up. Social science is actually pretty cheap, but I'm gonna be happy with the extra national focus. I'm gonna put it into encourage order. Oh my god, mechanized farming equipment. Holy crap. Cotton, wool, fruit, grain, tobacco, tea, opium, sugar and spices production output plus 50%. I don't know how many of those we do have. Actually, it's production. I think we have many. Okay, we have wool. We do have grain, definitely. We have fruit. Oh my god, look at that cattle. We don't have tobacco or anything, but tensions in Patagonia. Traditional method of harvests are slowly being discarded as new mechanical inventions are being produced. This will greatly speed up farms' harvest and allow the individual farm to cover much greater area than ever before. Incredible! I claim incredible. Man, you have a real big problem with the fascistic uprising, and you're an autocratic dictatorship too, which isn't really... Oh my god! So many fascists! Notice this, a newly formed railway company in one of our states has issued shares in the company to help finance the burgeoning firm, and are now seeking buyers and investors in the state. The CEO of the company has approached the local politicians, asking them if they could, perhaps, lend a bit of a hand in the marketing of these shares to the general public, arguing that an extension of the railway network in the state can only be beneficial and should be promoted. Some feel that this might infringe on the principles of official neutrality with regards to private ventures, while others see it as an opportunity. So we either gain one level of railroad, or... Now let's get the railroad. The assimilation must continue. Flags burnt in Xolotas. Abandon us. No. We continue. Okay, do we want to help them? I think it might be healthy to help them. And then go back. Let's leave the poet to do what he wants. Our armies are growing, that's good. We're not really growing the armor, but... Suffragette hunger strike. Use her and let us be done with this. Okay, that's... We have very high mountains. I think there's another uprising on the horizon. Militant Socialists. Okay, economistic... No, it's gonna be the Patagonian Nationalists, probably. Blue Water School. Oh my god, that reminds me, we need to build the ports. Social dissent happened to us. Blue Water School. This meant building navies that could contest control of the high seas. They included many capital ships and smaller ships to defend them. Okay, let's do this. So, port and fort. Port. Okay. Port and fort. Is there no port here? Oh, here. Port and fort. Port and fort, and that's it. Yeah, we have a port here, but that one can be upgraded, and we have no port here. Okay. Wait, did you finish the fort? Not yet. Let's build a couple more forts while we're at it. Some of these are completely empty, and we have the money for an extra couple forts. Okay, mining efficiency increased. It's always good. X-rays. With X-rays, it was now possible to perfectly view any shattered bones within a body without cutting it up. This, of course, made operations for rehabilitation much easier. Army attrition lowered by 2%. I am happy with that. Okay, these forts need to be increased. Same here. There's no fort in here. I don't think we need the forts everywhere, but you know. While we're at it, we might as well build them. Certain people think that you know, building forts. I don't mean, now I'm not talking about the game, but there are economical theories that claim that the state should be the biggest foundry of the economy. So in that way, by building so many forts, I would greatly increase the economic activity through construction and material gathering and everything. So yeah, look at that. That's all the forts we're building now. Still no luck with the armor. Oh, it's increasing slowly. More justification. Yeah, well, the infamy is down to 7, so that's fine. So social science will be done soon. That's also fine. Okay, the rebels were flags flying in Misiones. Well done, Misiones. Lose consciousness and militancy and become less separatistic. Okay, our consciousness is increasing, militancy is decreasing. I guess that's good too. I'm gonna put the focus on Tucumán to expand the peace. Gain flashpoint tensions, okay. Is there any average militancy? Yeah, there is. I was thinking we might remove it from certain places and put it elsewhere, but turns out we can't. RGO for 20%, okay. Now we got the social science. So, wait, social science doesn't increase the amount of focus points? I thought it did. Oh, it's the revolution and counter-revolution. Well, never mind. This gives a boost to education efficiency and permanent prestige, so that's also good. Oh yeah, now I was thinking, we go to Navy or Industry, and I think we're gonna go with a limited access roads, because we need to keep focusing on that. Then we're gonna do one from the military, and then one from the Navy, one from the commerce, and we're gonna alternate like that. Sounds good to me. Hope it does to you folks too. Holy crap! How are the factories doing, really? Oh, they're doing pretty good. As far as I can see, we have a lot of profit everywhere. Do we have a bank or something? No, but we have a fuel refinery. Fine. How's the workers in Buenos Aires? Carmen electrified. Nice. Well, we're producing a lot of steamers. That's good. Upper house rearranged. Okay, so fascists are on a decline. Socialists... Unfortunately, communists increased slightly. Anarcho-liberals are on a decline. Liberals are on a decline. I'll have to be a bit more careful about the fascists. So, Bolivia, how do you see us now? Nope. Political consideration, too many alliances. Scholarships. The appearance of scholarships indicated the first attempt at offering higher education to students based on academic excellence and not excluding them solely on the basis of finances. This allowed the attendance of colleges and universities to move from an elite part of the population towards being truly universal. Okay, that was a British-Dutch summit in 1928. Don't know what it's all about, but social psychology, scientific study of how we think about, influence and relate to one another. Social reform desire increased. Cat and Mouse Act. A so-called Cat and Mouse Act was the infamous British law passed in 1912 in order to combat the suffragette tactic of using hunger strikes as means to build sympathy for the suffragette cause. The law stated that a person could be released from jail to recover from any serious illness, only to be jailed again on recovery, thereby washing the government's hands of any harm caused to the woman in question by the hunger strike. A similar ordinance has found its way into the legislation of our states, where suffragette hunger strikes are handled the exact same way. Ignore the matter. We need to look into what we need to enact women's suffrage. We need revolution and counter-revolution. Okay. So that's the next one we're gonna go with. because the suffragettes are annoying as hell. And you guys probably know that's true if you saw my Siam Let's Play. Okay, Venezuela. Major discovery. Political science. Political science is the study of government of states and other political units. Theoretically, it is applicable to any political entity. Reform, desire, increase, and consciousness increase. Okay, there's a crisis looming. United Kingdom. Oh my god. United States and United Kingdom over Panama. Okay. That might be fun. No war though. Just us people. Okay. Increase relations with Germany and United Kingdom too, because I don't want them to hate me that much. So we got antitoxins. The development of antitoxins is an advance that not only allows the medical field to combat poisons, but also to develop and further their understanding of how to kill bacteria and other microorganisms which are responsible for many afflictions. Increases population growth. So that's something we need. And Frankfurt School. The Frankfurt School, German Frankfurter Schule, is a school of social theory and philosophy associated in part with the Institute for Social Research at the Goethe University in Frankfurt, Germany. The school initially formed during the interwar period in Germany and consisted of dissidents who were at home neither in the existent capitalistic, fascist, nor communist systems that had formed during the interwar period. Meanwhile, many of these theorists believed that traditional theory could not adequately explain the turbulent and unexpected development of capitalist societies in the 20th century. Critical of both capitalist and Soviet socialism, their writings pointed to the possibility of an alternative path to social development. And build local reform support. Can we go now? Oh, nice. Low minimum wage. Trinket healthcare. I think we should go with public education actually. And that's way more useful. Oh god, it's increasing by 0.18% during a month. And we got, yeah, 41.32, 34 research points. Limited Partnership Company. This was the first legislation enacting the possibilities for ownership in a firm without direct responsibility. This was the first step to ensure infusion of capital from private citizens. Nice. And Theodor W. Adorno. Theodor W. Adorno was a German sociologist, philosopher, and musicologist known for his critical theory of society. He was a leading member of the Frankfurter School of critical theory, whose works have become to be associated with thinkers such as Ernst Bloch, Walter Benjamin, Max Horkheimer, and Herbert Marcuse, for whom the work of Freud, Marx, and Hegel were essentially a critique of modern society. He is widely regarded as one of the 20th century foremost thinkers on aesthetics and philosophy, as well as one of its preeminent essayists. As a critic of both fascism and what he called the culture industry, his writings, such as Dialectic of Enlightenment, written in 1947, Minima Moralia in 1951, and Negative Dialectics in 1966, strongly influenced the European New Left. Good. New store in Talca, and hold on. Okay, the crisis have been ended, and we have lost the social dissent. Nice. It's actually pretty good.